Hey guys, it's Gwen, founder of Money Baby, a 10-week program to help women get clarity around their finances and create an effortless money plan, and also author of Pivot to Purpose. And I wanted to talk to you today about the 7 steps to highly successful investing, because I want you to be successful from the very get-go. And here's the thing. There's no secrets. It's just about a system. So if you can get plugged into a system and you can follow that system, you will be successful in what you do with your finances. So let's talk about the 7 steps to highly successful investing today. So the first step is literally so simple, you could do it right now. And all you need to do is have a plan. I want to make more money. It's not a good plan, okay? Everyone wants to make more money. And oftentimes we, get so, get so caught up in how can I make more money, thinking that that will be the answer to everything. And while the world does revolve around making money, I want to make more money is not a good plan. We want to look at short-term money goals and we want to look at long-term money goals. So for example, a short-term goal might be, I would like to get a new car that's reliable. A long-term goal might be, I would like to send my kids to college without them having the burden of debt. Okay, so step 1 is just having a plan. Think about your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Step 2 is save early and often. Now, I love talking about saving, and I don't think that we talk about this enough, and we certainly don't talk to our children enough about doing this, like how to effectively start saving. And it's not just putting money in a savings account, right? So the earlier you start, the easier it is to save. For example, and I'm talking about investing when I talk about saving. If you invest $10,000 in large company stocks, let's just say like something like the S&P 500, and you earn an average return rate, which was 10%. That doesn't always happen, but let's just say 10% for easy numbers. You'll have about $27,000 after 10 years. After 30 years, you'll have $194,000. That's the magic of compounding and starting earlier, even with small amounts of money. Now, you wouldn't have to, let's just say, I don't have $10,000, right? That's fine. Even if you start early and you start with small monthly amounts, $200 a month, could you do that? The earlier you start, the better it will be. So step 2 is save early and often. And when I'm talking about saving, I'm talking about investing. Number 3 is invest on autopilot. Make it automatic, you guys. This is the beauty of being able to do this, is that your plan is now effortless, right? So a fixed amount invested regularly ensures that you buy more shares when they're cheaper and fewer shares when they're more expensive. We want to maximize our costs and not have to pay more than we have to. If you make it automatic and have auto withdrawals going into your investment accounts and then having that amount actually go towards an investment that you choose based on what you learn is a good, effective, low cost investment, and then you'll be set on autopilot. So number 3 is invest on autopilot. Number 4, I just kind of talked about this a little bit, but it's keep your costs low. A bad investor with low costs can actually do better than a good investor with high costs. You don't have to pay premium prices for good performance. Things like Morningstar, you can subscribe to their newsletter. You can search around on their website. Of course, they have free and they have paid information. But Morningstar lists more than 1,500 exchange traded funds, that's an ETF, with expense ratios of 0.5% or less. You don't think 1% is a big number until you see how it's affecting your investments and your costs. So we want to really keep those costs low. Keep your costs low. Your money plan will be effective in the long run. Number 5 is diversify. Don't put all your money in one basket. We also say this about making money, right? Because especially in the year 2020 and 2021, we saw how quickly our financial situation can change if our one and only income source is taken away from us or is reduced by a lot. How quickly that can change the way that we live our life. So just as don't only make money in one spot, don't put all of your eggs in one basket when you're looking at investing. Invest in a mutual fund to diversify away some of the risk of single stocks. Mutual funds are, index funds are some of my favorite ways to invest. It really does allow us to automatically diversify our investments. Okay, number 6 is avoid traps. Now, of course, we always want to do this, but it's really important when we're talking about our investment strategy. So here's what sounds easy, right? Buy investments when they're cheap and sell them when they're expensive. Sounds great, right? Don't let your mind think that you can chase performance, because people flock to funds that are up 30% when the stock market is up 20% because everyone loves a winner. Also, don't think that you can time the market. Almost nobody can time the market. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If someone tells you they have a track record for, nope, almost no one can time the market. That's why we don't pay someone to manage our funds, because we usually can do better than a manager of our funds. No one can time the stock market. No one. So to make the most out of your mutual funds, you need a good plan and a willingness to stick with it amongst the drama in the stock market, okay? It's a invest, autopilot, and just let it be. Especially if you have long-term goals. Now, of course, this changes if you're like 50 and you're closer to retirement than someone who's 20 or 30, but still, we're in the long-term investing game, okay? Number 7, most importantly, withdraw sensibly. The point of investing is to spend it eventually, right? It's not to hoard it and to hold on to it. It's to spend it. It's the dollar amount that will reflect the way that you want to live your lifestyle when you want to retire. Sometimes the decision is not as straightforward when it comes to retirement. And you can adjust your withdrawal, wow, that's a really hard word to say, rate up or down as you become accustomed to, your retirement budget and what your lifestyle looks like and the things that you want. Now, you should have planned for what that amount will look like. That's what we do in Money Baby, is we set up, what do you need in retirement? What will you need for basics? What will you need for the wants and the needs and the dreams that you have? How do you want to leave a legacy? What is that final net investment number that you will need in order to live life the way that you really want to live in your retirement? So you can adjust that rate up or down depending, and as you start to kind of figure things out. Financial planners will say that you can live on 70 to 85% of your pre-retirement income. Also, consider rebalancing your portfolio as you withdraw. And in that, we're just talking about what you own. Okay, stocks versus bonds, and a rebalance of things as you get closer to retirement, but also as you start withdrawing from it. So those are my 7 steps to highly successful investing. I hope they were super helpful for you. If you want to learn more about how to invest, how to create an effortless money plan, how to make your money work for you, and just be really confident and have clarity around your finances, let's have a conversation about jumping into Money Baby, the 10-week program that helps women do that, and we'll see if it's a fit for you. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon.